Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello! And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps, and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next we'll do our warm-up sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we can begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then back down to touch our toes. Back up high one more time. This time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave side to side. And back down to touch your toes again. Excellent, guys. And then shake it out. Arms and legs, shake it out. And let's do some rotations. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent. Now we can do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good, guys. And now we'll do 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. And then another shake out. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So in our previous English lesson, we learned about a specific type of question. And this question is the one we use when we want to find out the rate of frequency that somebody does something. There is a question phrase we can ask. Does anybody remember the question phrase? How often? Excellent. How often is the correct question phrase we use when we want to know the number of times somebody does something. So let me write that phrase on the board first. How, H-O-W. And then often, O-F-T-E-N. And then what comes next is the rest of the question, such as the activity. And when we ask a question, guys, what comes at the end? Question mark. Well done. There we go. So the question phrase we learnt was how often. And then we also learned about how to answer. And the structure for answering was subject, S-U-B-J-E-C-T, then activity. Whatever activity is mentioned in the question, we repeat again in the answer here. A-C-T-I-V-I-T-Y. And then, finally, we say the rate of frequency, how often we do something. F-R-E-Q-U-E-N-C-Y. Now, before we do our recap exercise with the students, I'll give you an example. If somebody was to say to me, how often do you play football? I would reply, I, being the subject, I, activity, play football, and then the frequency, twice a week. I play football twice a week. And that's the activity that I do based on how often. And what we're going to do now is a brief recap exercise where I will ask questions to students about how often they do something, and they can come forward, speak, and write the replies. So ready, guys? The first question. I know, we'll use one that we all know. Where are we now? School. Okay, so the question I will ask is, how often do you go to school? So all together, guys, how often do you go to school? And what I'll do now is I will give a pen to one of my students, and they can come forward and speak and write their reply. So let's see, guys, eyes closed first. Who will get the pen? Okay, so the pen is now with Dan. So Dan, come and join me at the front of class. And the first thing I will do, I will ask the question again, and then Dan can respond by speaking. So Dan, how often do you go to school? 5 times a week. So we will say the subject, I go to school 5 times a week. You see, subject, activity, frequency. And Dan can now write the reply. So begin with I, and then the activity, go to school. S-C-H-O-O-L, excellent, down. And then the frequency, 5, F-I-V-E, times, T-I-M-E-S, and then the letter A, and week, W-E-E-K, excellent. And then don't forget, when we finish our sentence, full stop. Perfect. So ready, guys? Let's all ask Dan a question, and then she can reply. How often do you go to school? And Dan will say, I go to school 5 times a week. Perfect. And that's how we ask the question, how often, and answer based on the frequency. Dan, that was brilliant. High five, and a big round of applause for Dan, please, guys. Okay, so what we'll do as a recap, before we finish, we'll do one more how often question based on another activity and have another student demonstrate how to write the answer. So this time, let's think of an activity, something that we might all do. I know. So how will my question start, guys? What 2 words? What do we always start with? How often. Always begin with how often. H-O-W-O-F-T-E-N. How often do you, I know, watch TV? So let's all ask the question together, guys. How often do you watch TV. And let's see who can answer this question for us. Who can the pen go to now? And the pen is now with Net. So Net, come and join me at the front of class, please. And Net, you can stand there. Okay, so first of all, let's ask Net the question and he can speak the answer. Net, how often do you watch TV? And you will say, I watch TV. How often do I watch TV? Every day. Okay, so Net says, I watch TV every day. Now, Net, can you write the answer in the space too? So begin with I, and then the activity, watch TV, WATCH, TV is TV, and then the rate of frequency. So if we do something all of the days, we say every day. I watch TV every, E-V-E-R-Y. And then how do we spell day, guys? D-A-Y. Excellent, Net. And then final stop at the end. Don't forget your full stop here. Okay, guys, so let's all ask Net the question. How often do you watch TV? And Net will say, I watch TV every day. You see, subject, I, activity, watch TV, and frequency, every day. Net, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Net, please, guys. Okay, so that was a recap of the previous English lesson. And what we're going to do today is we're going to move on and learn about some phrases we use to indicate our preferences and dislikes. And there are three main phrases we can use, guys. The first one, like. Yes, if we think something is good, we can say like. But the opposite of like, has anybody got any ideas? If we don't think it's good, what will we say? Don't like. Okay? Like, don't like. And if we think something is amazing, we might say the phrase favorite. Okay, so the three phrases today, guys, like, don't like, favorite. And we're going to learn how to use these phrases correctly based on our own preferences and dislikes. So what we've got now is a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe, listen to, and also practice speaking. So let's turn to look at the TV screen, please, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation about the three phrases we'll learn today. Like, don't like, favorite. Okay, so let's look at how we can use these three phrases correctly. We can use the word like to describe things that we enjoy. Yes, if we think something is good or we enjoy it, we can say like. So let's practice some sentences with the word like. I like eating salad. Yes, you see the phrase is the subject I, then like, and the activity, eating salad. And it's the same structure all of the time. You like drinking orange juice. Yes, we can change the subject based on who we're talking about, but the structure stays the same. Subject, like, and activity. Next one. They like playing volleyball. Yes. You see, we can use the word they to describe lots of people. We like watching Action movies. Yes. So notice that even though we're changing the subject every time, I, you, they, we, the structure stays the same. Subject, like, and then activity, such as watching action movies. Does anybody know what movie this is? Star Wars. Yes, this is Star Wars. And then, if we want to talk about the third person, he or she, we have to add the letter S to like. For example, he likes riding a bicycle. And if it's a girl, we don't say he, what do we say? She likes riding a bicycle. So remember, if we talk about he, she, or it, that's what's known as the third person. Add an S to like. I like, or he likes. Okay, so there's some of the things we like. Some of the things we don't enjoy. What do we say? Don't like. Correct. We can use the words don't like to describe things that we do not enjoy. Yes. It's exactly the same structure as like. The only difference is we add the word don't in front to show that we don't like it. I don't like eating cheese. So the structure stays the same. I, the subject, don't like, and then the activity, like eating cheese. You don't like drinking coffee. Not true for me. I like drinking coffee a lot. They don't like playing rugby. Yes, look at this picture. Do you know the sport rugby? It's a sport we play in England, and people get very muddy because they have to run with the ball and jump and dive. Look at that man there. Would you like to do that? Exactly. We don't like playing rugby. We don't like watching scary movies. Yes. Does anybody like watching scary movies? Okay, so if you do, you say, I like. But teacher gets scared. I say, don't like. And then, same as he and she for like, does anybody know what this activity is? Skateboarding. Now this person is falling off. So we say, he doesn't like skateboarding. And we use the same structure if it's a girl. She doesn't like skateboarding. Yes. So well done, guys. That's like and don't like. Now the final third phrase, which is a little bit different. We use the word favorite to describe things that we enjoy the most. So like is good, but if we think something is favorite, it's the best, the most good. Our favorite is the thing we like the most. And we have to speak a little bit differently. My favorite food is fish. So notice with favorite, we don't say I favorite. We have to use the word my. My favorite food is fish. Your favorite drink is water. Their favorite sport is tennis. Our favorite movie is Frozen. And then one more. If it's his or her, His favorite activity is climbing. But actually, in this picture, I think it's a girl. So we won't say his favorite. What will we say? Her favorite activity is climbing. Now, who would like to do this? Not me. Looks very scary. But you see the person climbing, they have a rope and a harness. But even so, I still wouldn't do this. It looks very scary indeed. So any questions, guys? So there are 3 phrases for today. Like, don't like, favorite. Excellent, guys. Well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation about how to use our 3 phrases today properly. Like, don't like, and favorite. And coming up, we've got a flash exercise for our students to practice speaking and writing these sentences. But first of all, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin, or no, in fact, we'll do teacher says. So listen carefully, guys. If teacher says, we can do. If teacher doesn't say, we can't do. So, hands on head. Teacher says, hands in the air. Hands down. Teacher says, hands down. Teacher says, spin around. Teacher says, spin the other way. Jogging on the spot. Well done, guys. Well listened. Teacher says, jogging on the spot. Teacher says, stop. Teacher says, jogging on the spot. Teacher says, arms in the air. Teacher says, arms side to side. Teacher says, arms forwards and backwards. Stop. Teacher says, stop. And teacher says, into a ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And teacher says, jump. Excellent, guys. And teacher says, please sit down. And teacher says, it's now time for our flashcards activity. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print out all of the flashcards for the lesson. And what we're going to do is give each student their own flash picture. And they're going to have to speak and write the sentence based on their preferences or dislikes. I like, I don't like, or my favorite. What we need to do first is we need to write 3 columns on the board. So guys, if we think something is good, what is the word that we use? Like. Yes, if we think something is good, we say like. L-I-K-E. But if we don't think something is good, if we think it's bad, don't like. Okay, so the second category here, don't. D-O-N'-T, like. And then our final phrase today, if we think something is amazing and we like it very, 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 very much, favorite. Yes. F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. So our 3 phrases, guys, like, don't like, and favorite. So we have our 3 columns on the board now. And what we're going to do is we're going to give our students a flashcard each. Students have to come forward, place their flashcard in the correct column based on their preferences, and then write the sentence to explain either I like, I don't like, or my favorite. So let's begin, guys. So let's see, we can close our eyes and let's see who will get the first flashcard. And the first flashcard goes to Pangpon. So Pangpon, come and join me at the front of class and show your flashcard to class. So what can we see, guys? scary movie. So Pangpon, does Pangpon like, don't like, or favourite for scary movies? Okay, don't like. So now, let's help Pangpon write the correct sentence. I, and then the phrase don't like, D-O-N-T, like, scary movies. So how do we spell scary, guys? S-C-A-R-Y. And movies, M-O-V-I-E-S. Perfect, bang bang. So one time, I don't like scary movies. Excellent, bang bang. Big round of applause for bang bang, please, guys. So Pangpon has correctly expressed his preference. I don't like scary movies. Teachers, what you can do now is you can pause the video and you can do the same activity in your own classroom. And remember, use a different flashcard for each of the different students. And then when it's done, we can practice speaking together. So now, guys, time for our next flashcard. Who can have this one? It's with Pat. So Pat, come and join me at the front of class. Okay, and now Pat, show your flashcard to class. Does anybody remember what this is? What sport this is? Rugby. So Pat, do you like, don't like, or is this your favourite? Excellent. Okay, so Pat once again, don't like. And now Pat can write the sentence, I don't like D-O-N-T, like, and then the name of the sport, rugby. R-U-G-B-Y. Excellent. Well done, Pat. So one more time. I don't like rugby. Excellent, Pat. Very well done. Big round of applause for Pat, please, guys. Okay, so now time for our next flashcard and our next student. Okay, and now the flashcard is with Lakgao. So Lakgao will bring her flashcard to the front of class. And what can we see? Bike riding. Now, does Lakgao like bike riding, don't like, or is it her favourite? It is, it's her favourite. Okay, so Lakgao, you can write the phrase, my favourite, M-Y, and then excellent, favourite activity, A-C-T-I-V-I-T-Y is bike riding, B-I-K-E-R-I-D-I-N-G. Excellent, Lakgao, that's brilliant. And don't forget, full stop, well done. So we can say, my favourite activity is bike riding. Brilliant. If we like something very much, we can say it's our favourite. Lakgao, that was excellent. Big round of applause for Lakgao, please, guys. Okay, so now let's do a couple more together. The next flashcards will go to Down. Okay, so down. Come and bring your flashcard to the front of class. And what can we see? What sport, guys? Volleyball. So I wonder if down will like, don't like, or is it her favourite? Down. Volleyball. Okay, down is going for like. Okay, so down now you can write the sentence, I like I-K-E, and then the verb playing, P-L-A-Y, and continuous form, I-N-G, volleyball, V-O-L-L-E-Y, and then ball, B-A-L-L. Okay, so all together, guys, I like playing volleyball. And one more time for Dan. Perfect. Well done, Dan. High five and a big round of applause for Dan, please, guys. So let's do one more together. Let's see who can go next. Who can go next? The next flashcard is with Pak Bung. So Pak Bung, bring your flashcard to the front of class. And let's see what's on Pak Bung's flashcard. Okay, we have a type of food. Does anybody remember the food? Salad. So I wonder if Pak Bung will like, don't like, or favourite. And Pak Bung is going for like. Okay. So there you go, Pak Bung. Now you can write the sentence, I like and then eating, the verb in continuous form, E-A-T-I-N-G, salad, S-A-L-A-D. Excellent, Pak Bung, very well done. So can you say? I like eating salad. Perfect. High five and a big round of applause for Pak Bung. Well done, guys. So let's have a look at some of the examples that we've got on the board now. Ready, guys? I like playing volleyball. I like eating salad. I don't like scary movies. I don't like rugby. And then we have my favorite activity is bike riding. And that's how we use the three phrases to describe our preferences and dislikes. Guys, that was brilliant. Very well done. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure your students get their own worksheet for them all to work in class. And our worksheet today is based on the three phrases we're using: like, don't like, and favourite. What our students need to do is they need to look at the four categories. We have food, drink, sport, and activity. And our students need to write sentences based on I like, I don't like, and my favourite for each of the four categories, using the phrases that we've practiced in class today. So give our students around 15 minutes for this activity because it involves quite a bit of writing. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Write your names on top is correct. So Lakau, that one's for you. You're welcome. Prel? Down? You're welcome. Chu for you. Nadia, okay. Pat for you. Pak Bung, correct. Annette, you're welcome. So names on top first, guys. And then the three phrases you've learned today, use them to write about the four different categories: food, drink, sport, and activity. So for each one, I like, which we have here, I like, I don't like, and my favorite. So remember, when it comes to favorite, we don't write I, we use the word my favorite. So the first category, guys, food. We could say, I like noodles. I like pizza. I like spaghetti. Up to you. Not for food, bang on. For sport, excellent, yes. I like football. Okay, pizza. Pakbong, that's excellent, that's fine. I like KFC, it's perfect. And then you have to think about something you don't like. So Pat, what type of food do you like? Okay, and I like French fries. Stu, how about you? What food do you like? What type of food do you like? Like we've done in the lesson today, I like, I don't like, my favorite. Okay, yeah, bang on, you need to write. You don't need to speak, you need to write. This is a worksheet activity. Perfect, well done, Prel. If you need any help with spellings, guys, let me know. I can write them on the board for you. So each time, guys, for each of the categories, I like, I don't like, and my favorite. But then you need to add to the rest of the sentences based on your own preferences. This is a chance for you to think independently. Okay? Fried pork and boiled rice. Wow, so long. How about just fried pork? Okay? So fried pork, like, don't like, or favorite. Okay, so we'll have fried favorite over here. Fried, F-R-I-E-D, and pork. So we will say, my favorite food is fried pork. Full stop. I don't like pizza. Bang on, you don't like pizza. So I don't like pizza. Like, don't like, or favorite. Like, favorite. F-R-E-N-C-H F-R-I-E-S. French fries. Hamburger. Net, like, don't like, or favorite. Like, okay. So hamburger. H-A-M-B-U-R-G-E-R. But guys, if you want to put them in different categories, you can. Like for example, Net says, I like eating hamburger. But Pakbong might think, I don't like eating hamburger. So you can put the words in your own categories. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to write the three phrases that they've learned today for each of the categories based upon their own preferences and dislikes. So we either say, I like, I don't like, or my favorite subject is, and then the answer that we want to prefer. And my students here all did an excellent job. So very well done, guys. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson and found it interesting too. And the next time you have to, you can say, I like, I don't like, or my favourite thing is. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again soon.